It was heartbreaking and very shocking to hear. People didn't know what to say, or when he found out himself, the doctor told him that he had the cancer, and he said his first reaction was, well, what am I going to do with my team?
He was diagnosed in February. Baseball started back up in March.
This is a guy who did not miss a practice. He did not miss a game. He was out there, sorry, Pam, sometimes swinging a fungo, okay? You can edit that out for his doctors too.
He even said that there was no way that he was going to be able to hit fungos, and there was times he was hitting fungos to us.
The one time that you actually saw chemo affect him was the first time he didn't have a baseball practice or game to go to. That was the only time he actually came home and laid down.
It was almost like he forgot about it, and he was more excited to get on with the baseball, and he wanted to make sure he could do that 100%.
I used to watch him play baseball at Shaker when we started dating in high school, and then continuing on to St. Rose, and it's just sort of been a piece of him. It's been a part of him. It's what's always been in his heart forever.
I call him Superman. So I've called him Superman since he's been a young guy. Funny story, he took me trick-or-treating as a kid and dressed up in a Superman costume, and I saw him last week checking in on him. He's wearing a Superman shirt. I said, things just don't change, man. But that's who he is. He's Superman on and off the field.
Throughout this journey has been inspiring to people as they've gotten treatments. This one woman he encouraged to ring the bell when she finished her treatments. She was all shy, and he's like, no, you have to. And then another woman wrote him this beautiful thank you card of just how he talked her through and let her know that things were going to be okay, and there was a beautiful thank you card. As much pain as I know he's in now as he's finishing it, he knows it's what he needs to do, and he's sort of putting his head down and knowing that that's part of the journey and that that's what he needs to do to recover and beat this.
You got to get those outs. You got to get those outs. You got to play for those outs, and you never give up, and you see the game to the end. And I think my dad did that. I know Casey's doing that for sure. And he would be so proud, not just my dad, but Casey's dad too, who passed a few years ago. He's got so many people in his corner.
He has somehow managed to inspire and kind of pass that on and kind of spread it around to people, whether it was during chemo and radiation. That's
Always
him.
the coach.
Always, always.